Welcome to NTU's Virtual Open House. I'm Io, a student from NTU's University Scholars Program. We're so excited to share with you about our program today, hear from our program director, call faculty and students about why NTU-USP might be for you.
The curriculum at NTU-USP is diverse, global and multidisciplinary. We want to train you to be independent thinkers, empathetic leaders, and global citizens. The NTU-USP sends students to the field for research as part of the curriculum. And as part of this, you will learn real-life experiences and difficulties in doing research. You'll learn also adaptability, resilience, and teamwork. And so you will see that NTU-USP doesn't just do classroom sessions, but you go out to the field as well. And I hope that's why you will join NTU-USP.
Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Rebecca Nichols, Assistant Director Academic of the NTU University Scholars Program. The NTU University Scholars Program is one of 6 premier scholars programs, or PSPs, in NTU. Alongside the PSP scholarship benefits of subsidized tuition fees, accommodation subsidies, and study allowances, the NTU University Scholars Program offers even more, including subsidized study abroad programs, overseas travel opportunities with electives, and opportunities for professional development, which will be expanded upon later. What truly encapsulates the NTU University Scholars Program is the thought-provoking modules, small discussion-based seminars, and travel opportunities to develop scholars holistically. The NTU-USP curriculum is designed to enrich scholars with modules spanning across multiple disciplines to further critical thinking, nurture creativity, and encourage independent growth through international exposure and thought-provoking modules. It is intended to provide high-level thinkers with a unique and rigorous multidisciplinary curriculum designed to enhance their creativity and add breadth to each scholar's academic experience. All NTU-USP scholars take 4 NTU-USP core modules and 2 or 4 NTU-USP prescribed electives which span 2 categories. Electives offered include astronomy, which includes a travel component, what is reality, superheroes and supervillains, love and sex, and many more. These are the sorts of modules that I could only dream of taking when I was a student, and they are the dream modules for faculty who teach them. To ensure the most optimal learning environment for our scholars, the 5 NTU-wide Interdisciplinary Collaborative Core, or ICC, modules have been substituted with 4 NTU-USP core modules. This arrangement keeps class sizes small to maintain a seminar style which maximizes interactions and fosters creative opportunities between scholars. NTU-USP classes heavily encourage active participation and student-professor interactions across a range of interdisciplinary topics, not only to further develop their academic skills, but refine the personal and professional skills that will give students an edge when they enter the internship and job markets. One of the huge benefits of NTU-USP includes being part of a lively student club that provides unique learning opportunities and aids scholars in their professional development, while providing a strong community which both enriches and value adds to the lives of its scholars. Let's hear from some of our student leaders now.
I think for me, being in EC, it's very special because it creates a new, closely knitted family within the community itself. It brings a lot of new experiences that you won't really get just being a student in NTU.
In the executive committee, I lead the portfolio of our student club called Academic and General Affairs. What my portfolio strives to achieve is to show that learning can take place beyond the classroom. We organize activities like ministerial dialogue, we organize activities like last lecture, where we invite our professors to share more about life beyond what they teach in the classroom. Students, I think it's important for us to be active participants in our society, and participating in dialogues and forums like the ministerial dialogue really helps us increase our understanding of governance and leadership in Singapore. Especially when I led the planning for ministerial dialogue, what we wanted to achieve for the event was an event that was accessible for everyone, regardless whether or not you are a student of politics.
I'm leading the BizMac portfolio, and what it stands for is business managers. In life or in school, it's very stressful. You know, the pace of life in uni especially is one that is very rigorous, and we need to have opportunities to be able to relax and to be able to continue to be motivated. And therefore, this is where our welfare initiatives come in, where we provide opportunity to mingle and bond, as well as to calm down and to interact with their friends that they so need.
So SSP, which is like the Social Services Projects portfolio, is a portfolio that organizes different events targeting different groups of beneficiaries, including migrant workers and persons with disabilities. As scholars, I think we are very privileged to be in this position, and part of recognizing this privilege would be to give back to the wider community. At the same time, organizing events will allow the USPians to leverage their strengths and cultivate change.
NTU-USP Presents is an annual theatre production done by our NTU-USP community. So for me, it was my first time in theatre, and if you ask me, it was a very scary experience to begin with. And I believe for some of us, it's our first time and we are really not sure about how to begin. Through the entire process, we not only learn how to be more creative in the way to expressing ourselves, but also learning how to work with each other, even though coming from different majors, to put together a theatre play that brings forth certain social issues that happens in Singapore.
The NTU-USP offers a number of enhanced learning opportunities across borders that students take from the very beginning in their first year through the end of their third or fourth year at NTU. So for example, we are right now on location at TOPS, which is the Travel Overseas Program for Scholars, also tied to a module called Fieldwork and Documentation, Topics in Sustainability, and I'll talk more about this a little bit later. From years 2 to year 4, students can take part in a number of opportunities, including, for example, USP electives that include a travel component. Each year, our students also have the opportunity to participate in the University Scholars Leadership Symposium, which is an annual overseas conference that allows our students to network with young global leaders, to go to summits, to understand more about issues facing the younger generation, and to move forward to make positive change in the world. NTU-USP also has its very own study abroad program. There are 7 partner universities that are exclusive to NTU-USP, and students can elect to go to one of these 7 universities, highly subsidized, for study abroad for 1 semester. NTU-USP students can really have their pick of where they'd like to study abroad for a semester. Now, let's hear from our very own students about global learning opportunities.
UPenn was attractive to me because it offered a different environment to learn my communication modules. I also appreciated the challenge that comes with attending an Ivy League. NTU-USP's generous financial support helped me cover my school fees and accommodations, and also some of my living expenses, which really helped me ease my financial worries and allowed me to focus more on the learning. Beyond study abroad, I've also had the opportunity to attend electives with travel components like astronomy. So recently, my class and I, we took a trip to Chiang Mai, where we visited the National Astronomical Research Institute of Thailand, where we got to speak with the staff over there. We also had the opportunity to stargaze, which really brought our learning outside of the classroom. An overseas opportunity that all NTU-USP scholars will take is TOPS, a core module taken in our first year. As a communications major specializing in research, TOPS still helps me today in my work and even in my internships. It built a sturdy foundation in social science research and taught me to translate my learning in theory to the practical. As a senior, I'm now mentoring a group of freshmen conducting fieldwork in Kunming. So now let's hear a bit about their experiences.
And I think that my greatest takeaway during this trip was working together cohesively as a team. Personally, I'm interested in doing research in the future, and I think that this trip really helped me to understand how to work with people from different majors.
I think that NTU-USP is interdisciplinary. I think I learned a lot from my fellow group mates. For example, there are people from business, and they were able to bring out the more economic sides of things that I didn't really understand as an engineering student.
These interviews really taught me a lot about how to communicate effectively with what tones to use, like what words to use, what questions to ask, all these kinds of things, which will really help a lot in the communication aspect of environmental science.
I think that one thing I really took away from my past 4 days of interviewing is that you can never really take things at its surface level. As a business student myself, we tend to get very swayed by things that sound pretty, like good profit, good revenue, a lot of money. Because I've found that apart from that, you must really understand the reasons why people say the things they do. This is a skill that is very applicable to any course, any diploma.
I really appreciated the qualitative research we got to do this time because in my field of study for the biological science, we do a lot more quantitative studies.
Also really enjoyed the company because being in a foreign country with friends really brings out a different side of them. Like you get to experience a lot of different things that you would never experience in Singapore.
I think for myself, what I really enjoyed is the opportunity to work on something much larger than ourselves and being able to do our part in research. It means a lot.
That's all for today. We hope that this video gave you a good idea on what our program, scholarship and community is like. NTU will be hosting its open house on 1st March and we hope to speak with you then. Do look for us at our booth and in the meantime, connect with us through our socials.